Hey guys, welcome to another video. I'm Chris, this is Kim, and this is the Salty Trips channel. And if you're new, we are some brand new RVers starting some full-time RV living, and we're going through the ups and downs, taking you guys along with us. And today we are going to try to avoid another black tank disaster. Our first one didn't go so well. We'll talk more about that later, but I'll try to cut out the gross stuff. Well, we got a couple of errands to run, and we're going to take you guys along with us, and we're going to come back and try to hammer this thing out without any problems. And we got some hiccups with the sensors and our tanks and stuff like that. We'll kind of explain a little bit more about that, but we'll get to it. Thanks for coming along. All right, guys, we are headed to another little excursion. Going to lunch. First few weeks of RVing life has been interesting. Glad you guys have been coming along and enjoying the venture with us. But you know, we have so much to do. I got some black tank situation to take care of when we get back, but I'm trying not to think about it right now because we're going to have a nice lunch. Well, we used to come out to New Smyrna to go to the beach like all the time, and one of the favorite places to eat is Breakers. It's been years, ever since we bought the boat and we started fishing on the water like all the time, we really kind of stopped going to the beach. So we are going to go back to a restaurant that we haven't been to in a long time. They're famous for their burgers, and but we're going to check it out and see if it's still really good. Kim loved the fish sandwich there, but usually we only eat the fish that we catch. But who knows? We'll see what she gets. But I'm definitely gonna get a burger. It's a quaint little area over here, but it's kind of tight for a big F-250. But hopefully we'll get a parking spot here. Well, that was pretty fantastic. It's a little loud in there. You know, everybody's kind of close together, and it's just that kind of atmosphere. But you know, made a lot of RV plans in there, so made a list of a lot of things we got to do to actually get it completely full time in our RV. We have, you know, we still have a couple weeks left in our apartment that we're at now. We still have a lot of stuff to bring over and get rid of. But we have some other work to do with the RV today, so. I'm kind of dreading this one, but we'll get to it. Well, I think I might have to postpone my black tank situation for a little while. At least till this clears up. That's Florida summer afternoons for you. All right, guys, we're over here at the in-command system. Finally stopped raining, but there's some more storms coming, so we got to get this done before that hits us. But here's the thing: is I got this. You know, we got our fresh tank, which is empty. And when we first moved into this thing, you know, the black tank, and gray 2 were pretty much empty. Well, pretty much. We'll explain more about that in just a second. If you're watching, you'll know if you watch this from the beginning, you know what I'm talking about. But when we go outside, we'll explain more. But right now, it's saying the black tank is full, and that, you know, it's been saying full for a couple days now, but I don't know what's right and wrong on these things yet. I've been getting weird ratings. Grade 1, I'm assuming, is the sink, and grade 2, I'm assuming, is the shower and bathroom. But the grade 1 was reading about like this, and then when we got home today, it was reading empty. So I mean, it was reading like the tank was empty, and then now it's reading a third full again, and then it's been like they've been going up and down. You know, I know this thing was probably sitting for a while. I don't know how much the tanks were actually being used properly and stuff like that. So have you guys run into many problems with used or new with the reading like fluctuating like? And so it's been all kind of all over the place. So we're going to kind of do a reset here. The way I know the black tank is full for sure is the toilet is starting to burp. You know, when you leave water in the toilet and then you go to flush and you open it up, a little bubble of air kind of pops up. So you know that it's full. We'll see what these things read afterwards and see if they've changed or whatnot. Do you guys leave in the comments below if you have any secrets for getting the cleaning out the sensors and stuff like that. I've heard people throwing like ice down the toilet and stuff like that when you move to slush around. But like if you guys have any hints or tricks or anything, leave them in the comment section below. But we're gonna go outside and try to avoid another disaster and see if we can get these things empty. All right guys, safety first. I don't anticipate any problems. I shouldn't be touching anything, you know, any of the sanitary hoses or lines or anything. But just in case something doesn't work out, like I said, these hoses are, you know, have to be a couple years old because this is a 2020. I don't know when they were bought, how much they've been used, but they look in pretty good condition. And so hopefully we'll see if that holds out and they do okay. But last time we were here, you know, when I first pulled up in here, it didn't have a gate valve on the end. That is so important to have because when I pulled the cap off, the valves were closed in the black and gray tanks, but obviously they leaked because when I pulled that cap off, a bunch of yucky water came out, got all over my, well, they got over my gloves. So it didn't get on me, but it got all over my gloves. And you know, this thing came with the gate valve, but it wasn't on. So it's on now and it's not coming off unless there's a problem. All right guys, we got our flush out line. I got a Y hooked to the water. We'll hook that up real quick and then we'll open up the black tank and let her rip. All right, so here we go. And it's flushing. A lot of movement there. And I won't show you that nasty part, but we're just gonna let it go till it starts to look kind of clear. Well, at least we know the black tank valve is holding because that's a lot of water. And we're going to show you what we use to treat our toilet too when we go back inside. I'm just going to let that the black tank line, the washout line, just run for a little while. And I don't know, how long do you guys let it run? Comment in the section below, comment section below. How long do you let your black tank flush go before you shut it off? Do you just wait till it's completely running clear in the back there, or do you use like a certain time limit and you know, just give it a... All right, that's been about like, I don't know, it took us almost 2 weeks to fill up that black tank. I think we have like 39 gallons, and but we let it run for about 5 minutes and it's running fairly clear. It's still a little murky, but it's pretty clear. So we're just gonna shut off the black tank, let a little bit of water still flow into the flush, just so it can you know, just have a little bit of water in there when we mix it with our chemical inside. Now we're going to just shut that black tank off and we'll let that run just for like a minute, and then we're going to open up the gray tank 1. And it should be pretty clean. And flush that out. So that's all our shower water. Yeah, that's really clear. So it's getting that line cleared out. So far so good. Nothing burst, nothing blew. I didn't have to use these yet. No yuckiness. All right, I'm going to shut the black tank flush off now. Are we pretty good? Yeah. All right, yeah, it's done draining there, so we'll shut that gray off. It feels pretty smooth, so we know everything's working pretty good in there. So this is only like a 2020, but here we go is the thing, is the kitchen is way the heck underneath here, which is not real easy to get to, but there we go. How's that going? So that's all our kitchen sink water. Pretty clear and sudsy. So Operation Slush Flush, or Slush, Operation Flush Slush is going okay so far. First time ever. Like, I'm not giving any qualms about, you know, how much we know about RVing, because this is our first time doing this stuff. That's why we're taking you guys along, hoping that you guys will help us out, and you know, and then we can kind of share our blunders and mistakes. And you know, of course, we've gone to a lot of YouTube University, and you know, that's kind of helped us out quite a bit. But I know just from being on a YouTube fishing channel, there's a lot of bad information out there, and a lot of misinformation, or a lot of good, sometimes good information mixed in with some bad information. So, you know, you just got to take a little bit of everything and hope that what you're doing is the right way and you're getting it done correctly. But so far so good, guys. All right, so that's all. 6.5, it's not making it easy on me, but that one's closed up. So we got everything buttoned back up, black tank closed, gray tank closed, flush lines out. So let's go back inside and see what the tanks are reading now. Oh man, it's hot and muggy out here, especially after it rained. It's freaking summer. Jeez. All right, let's see what these tanks are saying. All right, yeah, see, it's still saying black tank is full, and gray too is still a third full. So yeah, our sensors obviously aren't working correctly. We'll let it go again for a while, and after we do a couple flushes, see if it finally clears itself out. But we'll eventually have to take a crack at, you know, fixing this. Either that, or just use, or with the black tank, just use the bubble test. When we get the bubbles, it's time to. All right, guys, we are using liquefied toilet treatment. So we hear it's got a lot of great reviews and stuff like that. I know there's a lot of different products out there, some more natural, and I think this is mostly natural. I'm not sure exactly what's in here, but it's so far it's working pretty good. We're not getting any smells at all. Everything seemed to come out pretty liquefied. So so far we're giving this 2 thumbs up. If we run into any more problems with it, or it's not working or something, we'll update you guys as we go along. And if you guys have something that you like to use, the treatment that you think is the best, leave it in the comment section below, and I'll leave a link to this in the description area below in case you want to get some. But so far it's working great. You know, of course, this is our very first flush, so you know, we don't have a whole lot of experience with it yet, but so far so good. All right, guys, so that's our first adventure with the black tank flush. It seems like we avoided disaster. I guess it could have been a lot worse. Thank goodness it didn't. And we'll keep an eye on these sensors. If you want to follow along on all our adventures, like I said, we're new to this kind of stuff, so we're gonna get some stuff wrong, and hopefully we'll get more stuff right, and we'll show you guys as we go along with it. So hit that subscribe button, notification bell, all that fancy jazz, and give this video a big thumbs up, especially because we didn't have any disasters. I'll leave a link for the gate valve in the description area below, and it's pretty much a must-have. You got to have one of those things. If you don't have one, leave a comment below why you don't use one, and let us know. So, but if you want one, there's a link down there. Grab it. Like I said, thanks for coming along with us. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next week. Bye, guys.
Say bye, Frank.